Look at you, sitting there, whining about how the world turned its back on you. You complain that life isn't fair. Let me give you a massive reality check. What the hell does fair have to do with anything? You think the monsters in this world care about fair? You think the golden boys, the so-called heroes of this society, care about your feelings? They don't. You are going to have to scrape and claw for everything you want, just like the rest of us. But look at you. You haven't done a single thing to make it better. You just refuse to act and blame everything else and expect the world to change for you. It sickens me. You want to know why you're trapped in this pathetic mediocrity? Because you're comfortable playing the victim. You think that because you didn't get a beautiful hand of cards, because you weren't born with the silver spoon or the flashy powers, that you're destined to lose. You think all humans are not created equal, and because someone else got 4 aces and shoved them in your face, you just fold. Coward. That is the mindset of the weak. That is the illusion they feed you so you stay exactly where you are, beneath them. Wake up. Stop letting things dictate your life. You are the one in the driver's seat, and if excuses are the passenger, open up the door and kick them the hell out. You want to be a badass, but being a badass hurts real bad. It means you have to choose the pain. You have to choose the suffering. On the other end of that suffering is a world of endless opportunity that you don't even know exists because you are too terrified to step outside your comfortable little box. The hard is what makes it great. If it was easy, all these hypocrites would do it. But they won't. They want shortcuts. They want the applause without the sacrifice. I am a one-man army. The whole world can go against me. The entire association of fakes can hunt me down, and I will still come out on top. Why? Because I don't rely on motivation. Motivation is a joke. Motivation is a fleeting feeling that comes and goes. I rely on discipline. Discipline is the bridge from what you see in your pathetic head to what you can actually hold in your blood-stained hands. It is pushing and pressing forward despite the difficulty, despite the doubters, and despite the whole world telling you that you are just a monster. You want to survive in this world? You have to operate with a do-or-die mentality. The world has a strange way of stepping aside when a person says, I will do it or I will die. When you don't give yourself a way out, when the only alternative is death, you find a way. You find energy that did not exist. You find breath that you don't have. When you want to win as badly as you want to breathe, that is when you evolve. I was left for dead, beaten into the ground by people who thought they were superior. But if they didn't make me, they can't break me. I took that pain, that humiliation, and I used it as fuel to become the ultimate killing machine. You think you have a consistency problem? You think just showing up to the gym in your jogging suit, watching YouTube videos, and practicing a little bit is going to get you the crown? No, it won't. Consistency does not guarantee you the win. You are failing because you have an intensity problem. You are not intense enough. You don't know what it means to go to war. When the war drums sound, you hesitate. But war is hell. To fight and win, you must have the will to kill your old self, the will to let your weakness die. You have to put yourself in that cage, and when you are in that cage, you become a completely different beast. You push that last rep with everything you have, and you tell excuses to step aside. Nobody is coming to save you. There is no knight in shining armor. Stop looking for a hero. Be your own absolute monster. When they drag you down, when they ridicule you, when they judge you because you are out there grinding in the dark while they are out partying, you take it. You eat that pain. That pain you feel is the down payment for your evolution. Success and power are lonely paths because very few are willing to shoulder that agony. They will hate you. They will despise you because your ruthless ascent shines a spotlight on their missed opportunities. Let them hate you. Use their hate. When they say you can't, look them dead in the eye and say, "Watch this." You are going to be exhausted. You are going to be in pain, struggling for years with no support, no cheerleading squad, and nobody patting you on the back. This path is not for the weak. But if you are willing to do the goddamn work, if you are willing to bleed in the dark, you will earn the right to call yourself the absolute strongest. No one will outwork me. I don't give a damn who stands in front of me. I don't care what rank they are not going to stop me. At some point, you have to get sick and tired of being a nobody. You have to play angry. If you are angry, use it. If you are sad, use it. What else are you going to do with it? Every time you fail, every time you get knocked down, it is a test. You fail 1,000 times before you succeed. The losers fail once and they quit. The winners, the true warriors, fail and get right back up. They adapt, they evolve. They learn to maneuver through the trauma and move forward. You have to practice discomfort every single day. Do something that sucks every single day. Make that raw willpower grow stronger. When your mind tells you to stay in bed, when your mind tells you it's too cold or too hard, you get up and you do the work. You work when you're tired. You work when you're sick. You work when no one is watching. You want to know the secret to true power? It is the magic word, until. You fight until your skills change. You bleed until you get a handle on it. You go for it until they are all forced to bow down. How long do you keep trying? You promise yourself you will never give up until you have crushed every limit placed upon you. Safety and comfort zones are dead zones. If you stay there, your true potential will never be matched. I am out there every day putting myself in a state of absolute discomfort. Growth should not be a breeze. Stop looking for shortcuts. The difficult part of the lonely chapter is that the montage lasts 90 seconds in a movie, but it lasts 5 brutal years in reality. You have to do the work without reward, sacrificing what everyone else finds interesting to do the stuff you absolutely hate. We do what we hate like we love it. People ask how I can keep going when my body is broken, when my ribs are shattered. I never thought about quitting. If they tell me to fight another master, I say let's go. If they drop the weight of the world on my shoulders, I say let's go. I wasn't the fastest, I wasn't the strongest, but I knew I could outwork every single one of them. You are going to struggle. You are going to choke. You are going to get your bones broken. So what? You say, bring it on. There is an internal drive, a will to live and a will to fight that you either forge in the fire or you die. This is your life. And when it is all said and done, you do not want to look back and realize you wasted it playing by their rules. You do not want to realize you were second best to your own true potential. You reach the point of no return. You demand success from yourself. You stand up, you rise up, and you refuse to stay down. The world will try to break you. It will throw unfair fights at you left and right. Good. Let it. Bring the pain to them. You are a warrior. It is time to do what warriors do. You crush the obstacles. You slay the giants in your life, and you leave nothing but a trail of shattered expectations behind you. So look in the mirror right now. Take full ownership of your miserable state. Stop passing the blame. Realize that everything you are is a result of your own weak decisions. And from this second forward, you change. You flip the switch. You hunt the greatness inside you. You become the absolute, unstoppable force. No retreat, no surrender. Do or die. Now get up and fight.